Welcome back to Communicator. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And today we're going to talk about network encryption. One of the things we had talked about in an earlier episode of the Communicator was on password protection, which is always great for securing things on the network as well as online intrusion, especially if someone else has access to your computer or has access to your accounts. You want to make sure that you've got that password protected. And I believe when we had Brittany on, we were also talking about passphrases, being able to mix things in with special characters. But one thing we're going to talk about is multiple layer of protection. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be showing you guys a video on password hacking. Now, this particular individual has access to a computer, USB port, and we're not going to show you how it's done. We're going to show you how quick it can be done. And Chris, what do you want to add to that?
Well, just the importance of why that could be a better step for you, or a further step for protection. While password and passphrase and all that stuff are absolutely essential, absolutely needed. If you're just an average, level PC user, you check your mail, you've got some accounts, stuff like that, and it's in your home, and not too many people have access to your PC, that's probably perfectly fine. But if you're a power user and you have a lot of accounting information on there, very critical information that you want to make sure is protected, and other people have access to your PC, physical access. It's in an area like say you were lived in a dorm and you had roommates or something like that. Then I would probably want to look, because most of the time you think of business level encryption, protect business, but nowadays it's personal information that's it's easier to get, so they go after the easy stuff. But in a situation, that's why I would say this is that's when this would be a required step that you would want to pursue this.
Well, we certainly don't condone doing any style of hacking whatsoever. We did want to show you the severity behind leaving a computer without multiple levels of protection.
And how quickly it can be accessed.
That's right. So check out this video.
Okay, for this demonstration, I've gone ahead and created a virtual machine with a basic Windows XP installation. And now I've gone ahead and created a account password of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll just check and make sure that logs us in. Okay, now let's say for just the sake of argument here that I didn't know what that password was. I'm going to go ahead and get my virtual machine here to boot off the CD drive. And now I'm going to go through the process of wiping the Windows password. Okay, I've just successfully cleared the password, and now just for the sake of argument, in case an account was locked on the computer, I will go ahead and unlock the account. Okay, that's done. I'm going to go ahead and write the changes. Okay, and now all I need to do is reboot the virtual machine. Logged into the administrator account, no password. Now, mind you, this will work on any Windows-based system, servers, workstations, and it will work for any local account. And this is only one of maybe 50 different ways to do this. I am by no means a hacker. The tools that I used are free, available online. Just to give you one demonstration as to why file encryption would be necessary for you. Thank you.
What do you think about that?
Wow, that was fast.
Well, as you can certainly see, there are multiple levels of security are very, very important. And in future episodes of the Communicator that are coming up, especially this next one we're going to do, we're going to talk about encryption, how you're able to actually encrypt your system on the network, and what your options are as far as that's concerned. So. Yeah, it's just it kind of leaves you breathless, and
the fact that you think you're secure and then something completely bypassed that in that sort of a time and gain complete access to your system. I really don't know what to say.
I mean, because on networks you can't tell when you have disgruntled employees,
right.
When you have people that want to do malicious things on the network. You never know. And for an organization to lose very critical data, financial data, would just be completely mind-blowing.
Absolutely.
So check out the next part 2 of this video that we will be showing shortly.
Thank you.